universe of sunshine. I am Ashley. Welcome. I'm awkward. I am showing you guys how to make a Reese's donut. You heard me right, a Reese's donut. I heard that in Australia, Krispy Kreme is carrying these Reese's donuts. I said, you know what? I can make that. You know what? I probably can't, but I'm gonna try. So I'm gonna show you how it turned out. It looks good. I haven't tried it yet, but it does look good and smells good, and my whole house smells like a big donut bakery right now, and it is killing me. So let me show you guys what this looks like. Okay, so here is the final product of the donut. Yes, I know. Oh my God. Okay, so make sure you stay tuned and learn how to make these because, oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, you got this.
All of the exact measurements will be on my website, but we are going to start with all-purpose flour, granulated sugar and salt, warm whole milk, melted butter, melted vegetable shortening, some additional granulated sugar, a packet of yeast, and 1 egg. We're going to start by taking the whole milk and warming it up, and we're going to put in the pack of yeast and the small amount of sugar that we had. We're just going to stir that up. Then we're going to start a timer for 5 minutes. We're going to let this sit and let it get nice and foamy. You'll smell it when it's done. See how it's real nice and foamy. So we're going to pour this into our mixing bowl for our stand mixer. We're going to add the egg, add the shortening, the melted butter. Now you're just going to whisk all these together until they're really well combined. Now you're going to take your flour and you are going to add it to your mixture. And your sugar with your salt in it. Now you're going to put this on your stand mixer and you're just going to attach your dough hook. I'm going to put this on low just until everything gets incorporated and mixed in well, and then I'm going to put it on medium for about 5 minutes. Okay. Once that's done, I'm going to take a bowl and I'm going to oil it, and I actually took the bowl and rolled it around to get the oil all over the sides. And I'm going to put the dough in it and I'm going to flip it around so that way there's oil covering all parts of the dough. You want to make sure it's completely covered in oil, and we're going to cover it up and let it sit for 2.5 to 3 hours. It should double in size. Mine doesn't look like it has, but that's because I've been poking at it. As you can see, I was deflating it a little bit. So I'm going to take a pan and cover it with some wax paper or parchment paper. And then I'm going to cover it with some flour and also cover my work surface with flour because this will be sticky. I'm going to put my dough out and I'm going to knead it for a couple minutes. Once it's good and kneaded, I'm going to take my rolling pin and I'm going to roll it out. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can use your hands. I kind of use both. I go back and forth. It's just whichever way works best for you. And I'm going to roll it till it's about 1/2 inch thick because this will also rise again. And I'm going to take a circle cookie cutter. This one is actually about 3 inches, and I'm just going to cut out some donuts. This should make about 7 or 8. Mine made 7, but I probably could have rolled it out a little better. Then I'm just going to take all my donuts out and put them onto my pan with the flour. Now I'm just going to take the excess pieces and I'm going to cut them into little chunks, kind of like little donut holes or donut bites for me. I'm going to set these aside for 30 minutes. They'll probably about double in size. And then once they're ready, you're going to drop them down in oil. I only done 2 at a time because I didn't want the temperature of my oil to drop too low. And I let them fry on each side for about a minute. It looks faster because I had this fast forwarded, but about a minute on each side until it's golden brown. Now, while those cool, I'm going to take my chocolate chips and I'm going to pour my heavy whipping cream that I just lightly boiled on top of it. I'm going to let it kind of sit and get the chocolate real soft while I take some skewers and hollow out a little bit of the inside of my donuts just so I can put the peanut butter inside. Now I'm going to whisk this up until it's nice and chocolatey and looks like the perfect chocolate topping. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my peanut butter, and Reese's peanut butter would definitely be preferred, but if you don't want to, whatever peanut butter works for you. I just put it in a bag with a tip and I stick it in the little hole I made and I fill these up. Now once I've got all them full, I'm going to just re-whisk this again to make sure it's still good and soft, and I'm going to take my donuts and just dip the top half down in the chocolate. This looks amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to take these Reese's peanut butter chips and I'm just going to sprinkle them just here and there on top of the donuts. You can put a lot or a little. And now for the drizzle on top, I just use the same ganache I used to make my top icing. And I just kind of slung it around on top of it, and it kind of put a little drizzle on it.
Now it's time for the taste test. So let's give this sucker a taste and see if it is any good, because I'm not sure. I tried to stuff it as full as I can with peanut butter. That was a little difficult, and chocolate drizzled on top. Oh my god. Look at that. That is amazing. Are we ready to try it? You ready to try this? Let's try this. Alright, we got this. It's good. You may go try it. I can't guarantee it'll hold up to Krispy Kreme standards, because this is my first time ever making a donut, but I think it's good. Definitely. I would eat it. I'm going to eat it. This is my breakfast. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and come back soon because I'm going to have some new stuff coming up, cake-wise maybe soon. Some wood. You never know. You never know. I just kind of wing it. So, see you guys soon. Come back.